Pete, it wasn't exactly a classic, but very hard-fought win, 21-10. That's 5 wins in a row.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to say, isn't it? It's been a while since we've spoken about those sort of statistics. Yeah, look, I remember we played Pirates similar time last year. There was a little bit less grass on the pitch at the time, but look, it's heavy underfoot. You've got some tough games in the last few weekends. None of them are necessarily classics, but to win the game was all important. Turns around since that Bedford game on New Year's Day, which wasn't one to remember. We've had a good run, and I think Sean Lenine and Roddy Grant, since they've come in, have really helped us change our fortunes around. I think that's really helped from a coaching perspective, get some clarity and some extra coaching help. And the guys have worked hard. Actually, we said after Bedford, it would be down to hard work that would get us out of this slump. No magic formula, just hard work, and they've adapted themselves really well. Winter's not a great time to train as rugby players, and we've done a great job. 5 games, we've got another 6 to go. I think it's important that we keep up our work ethic and we can achieve some good things.
Yeah, we had virtually no ball in the first half at all. 10-0 down, so to go
as much as no ball. Yeah, it was not a great first half.
Yeah, but to go in only 10-7, we always felt that we kind of had the ascendancy in the second half, I think.
Yeah, I think we got lucky, didn't we? I think one venture into their 22 and we scored, and I think they had 4 or 5 early on and didn't come away with anything. Yeah. Some of that early on defence was excellent. The line-out maul defence was really good. Went down at Quins in the week and had a good go at them at the line-out maul. So we thought, if we can compete with Quins, we should be able to deal with Pirates, and the boys up front did a great job of that. But yeah, some game management issues, I think, between our half-backs, and stern words to Hicksy and Danny at half-time, because we were sort of kicking the ball needlessly away into a strong wind and just allowing Pirates to keep coming at us. And I think we were lucky to only be 10 points down. So snuck a try, 10-7 at half-time. Roddy and I certainly weren't backwards, we're coming forwards with the guys, because it was one of the worst halves we've had for a while in terms of attack. But I thought they responded really well. Came out second half, and it was really one-way traffic, wasn't it, in that second half, and ground out a good win.
Yeah. We're really clawing in the teams around us now with those wins. I think if results go away, it could be up to 6th. So really looking up the table again now.
Yeah, we got some really interesting fixtures coming up. Nottingham and Jersey in the middle of the table. Importantly, we moved ahead of Cornish Pirates today. And looking up rather than looking down, I think, is really important, Ollie. At a time we were looking down after those Ealing and Bedford results. But we're looking up, and we got some exciting fixtures. And with this group, I thought Evan Olmstead was really good today on his first game. Tinnis du Plessis, who didn't play, has been outstanding. Mark Bright was also great in the back row. Yeah. Alex Grove, we've had some good introduction of some good quality players into our squad recently, and they've really enhanced the work ethic and performances, and so really excited. Now we've got a week off from playing, and then a trip up to Nottingham, and that'll be a hard-fought battle, but one we'll look forward to.
Yeah. You mentioned the Nottingham game and no game next weekend. There'll be a chance for a few guys next weekend after the 5 wins to put their feet up and then crack on with what will be a tough game up at Nottingham on the 28th.
28th on the Sunday. Yeah, well, emotionally, it's a down week where guys will come in and do some training, but emotionally we don't have a game at the end of it, so they can keep all of that spirit back for Nottingham. And with a week off, hopefully some fresher legs to take the field.
And just finally a word on Pete Lydon, his 50th appearance today, and again he was an outstanding player.
Well, one I forgot to mention. Man of the match actually today, and rightly so. Was crackpot with the boot again, and actually had some great glimpses in attack when we did get the ball second half. He's been brilliant. Look, 50 games in 18 months. Yeah. I didn't realise we'd had 50 games. He's taken some training days into that. But no, I mean he's been crucial to us the whole time, hasn't he? He's almost played every game since he joined, and he's solid. That jersey for the time being at 15, it's going to take some performances to get him out of it. He's been brilliant, so congratulations to him. He's holding a lovely 50th balloon, which is chained to his arm for the rest of the day. No, he's been great, and match winner the last 2 weeks and man of the match today, so he's been in some great form.
Well done today.
Thanks very much.
Evan, you made your full debut for London Scottish today, 21 win over Pirates. You must be very pleased.
Yeah, very pleased. It was a good game. We spent the first half, pretty much camped in our try line exclusively. So it was good to be able to grind out a win, sort of improve in the second half, and go through it.
Yeah, the defence in that first half was, well, it was solid as a rock, and then to go in at the break only 10-7 down, I think we always knew we had the upper hand going into the second period.
Yeah, although it wasn't set in the sheds, I think the boys were feeling like we didn't have the ball at all. They were only up by 3 points, and we haven't even played yet. So it was all really just waiting for us to sort of crack it open in the second half if we could pull our finger out a little bit.
In the second half, we really grounded out. They didn't really have much of an opportunity, and just the two driving mauls to secure the win.
Yeah, it was good. It's always good for the forwards,
Yeah.
Usually it's these backs getting the flashy try, so it's nice for the forwards to drive them all over, and good sort of team try that goes against number 8's name every week.
You came off the bench against Welsh, but today was your full debut at the Athletic Ground. How did you find it?
Yeah, it's good. Really good atmosphere. It's a pretty good sound here. The crowd gets into it. The Pirates brought quite a few supporters as well. That adds to the atmosphere. So yeah, it was really good. I like it. It's a good feel as well. Not too muddy considering it's a wet day. And
you've been at Scottish for a few weeks now. How have you found it?
Yeah, it's really welcoming. The boys, there's a few international guys who've come in the last month or so. So they're really welcoming. We've been training hard. Obviously, I looked at the results before I came. It looked like it's been a bit of a challenging time. So the boys are pulling together really well, listening to the coaches, training hard, really working to improve things. Yeah,
that's 5 wins in a row now. No game next weekend, and then Nottingham away on the 28th. So that'll be another big test.
Absolutely, yeah. I think we're going to have a hard week next week. Have a little bit of a rest. So it'll be good. It'll be good to keep moving upwards with this. With momentum, there's always a risk in a break that the momentum will drop off. But we've got to keep it together and just keep going with it, really.
Well played today.
Thank you.